So how I almost had my first threesome. So my buddy AJ is in Calgary. I'm working up north at Fort Mac. Hadn't seen him in a while. So on my days off, he tells me, he's like, "Hey buddy, why don't you come down to Calgary and come visit me? I'll get us some girls. We'll go out. We'll have a great time." I'm like, "All right, perfect." So then I drive down to go see him, right? And went over his place. He had a couple drinks. He starts calling some girls. Unfortunately, a lot of the girls he called were either out of town or he had other plans. So anyway, we go to the bar, we're having some drinks. He still continued to call girls. And then one girl answers and she's like, "Hey, I have no friends." But so she goes to my buddy AJ, "What if you just come over and ditch your friend?" He says, "My friend came from Fort Mac, so I'm not gonna ditch him." So he says it's either both of us or none of us. So then he hangs up with her. About 10 minutes later, she calls back and says, "Okay, both of you guys come over." So he had just got his blow box taken out of his car for a DUI. So we had to take a cab. So the cab guy comes. AJ hops in the back seat. I hop in the front seat because the cab driver's Indian and I start talking to him in Punjabi. And anyway, while we're driving there, I go to my buddy who's in the back seat. I go, "Bro, I don't know if I could do this." Puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "Don't worry, I'll break you gently." As soon as he said that, the cab driver looks over at me and just goes, "You the gay? You the gay?" Look at him. I'm like, "No, man." I said, "We're gonna go meet a girl." Okay. And we're both gonna go, you know what, with her. So anyway, I tell him, "No, man, I gotta like go to work the next day." He had the day off the next day. So basically I had to drive back to work. And anyway, so we dropped my buddy off. And as we're leaving in the cul-de-sac doing a turnaround, the girl comes out. And buddy, she was like a solid 9 out of 10. Dressed to the nines, gorgeous, great body, beautiful face. I tell the driver to stop and I get out and I go, "That's what I'm giving up?" And she goes, "Yeah, this is what you're giving up." Anyway, I get back in the car. I drive all the way across town. Cab driver drops me off at my hotel. Yeah, then I just go inside my hotel and then I did, you know what, by myself, right? So anyway, that's how I almost had my first threesome, but didn't. So I basically chickened out. Okay, that was the deal. Okay, so anyway, have a great day. See you guys next time.